Hello viewers, welcome to the Dateline Northeast, a program that gives an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala and the highlights of today's program are: President Kovind inaugurates developmental projects in Tripura. Women Navy officer from Manipur circumnavigates the globe. Bhairavi-Tuang Bridge inaugurated to improve border trade in Mizoram. And Mulkarkha Lake in Sikkim sees surge in tourists. During his maiden visit to Tripura, President Ramnath Kovind presented several developmental packages to the people of the state. The development projects came in the wake of the centre's putting its top priority to India's northeast region in terms of connectivity and infrastructure development, both in rural and urban areas for nation's unison growth. President Kovind also declared the queen variety of pineapple as a state fruit of Tripura.
With the flagging off of its first consignment of the state's pineapple queen variety to the international market earlier this month, Tripura's agricultural sector has given a major boost and opens a golden opportunity for the local farmers for the business development. And yet adding another glory in the state agricultural sector, President Ramnath Kovind recently had officially declared the queen variety pineapple as the state fruit of Tripura. The announcement was made during his maiden visit to the state. While addressing the state reception program, President Kovind informed that the state holds a good potential in the world trade and export of the state pineapple to the foreign countries is one of the major steps in connecting to the international trade. Since Tripura state holds an important position to develop the trade in the ASEAN countries, including neighboring Bangladesh, entering the global market through the locally produced products will indirectly enhance the centre's doctrine of Act East policy for global trade ties.
इस समारोह में क्वीन पाइनएप्पल को त्रिपुरा का स्टेट फ्रूट घोषित किए जाने पर मुझे हार्दिक प्रसन्नता हुई। मुझे ये जानकर खुशी हुई कि 3-4 दिन पहले ही क्वीन पाइनएप्पल की पहली खेप का खाड़ी के देशों में निर्यात किया गया है। इसे त्रिपुरा और पूर्वोत्तर क्षेत्र द्वारा विश्व व्यापार से जुड़ने में एक महत्वपूर्ण पहल के रूप में देखा जाना चाहिए। मैं आशा करता हूं कि त्रिपुरा का पाइनएप्पल भारत के अन्य राज्यों, बांग्लादेश जैसे पड़ोसी देशों और दुनिया के अन्य देशों में भी पहुंचेगा।
During his 2-day tour to the state, President Kovind also inaugurated a 73-kilometer-long National Highway 8 connecting Udaipur town in Gomati district and Sabroom in South Tripura in presence of State Governor Tathagata Roy and Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb in Udaipur, the former capital of the state during the Maharaja era. The newly widened highway will serve to improve the regional connectivity and help to boost the intercity trade, which gradually will improve the livelihood of the people. Moreover, President Kovind also laid a foundation stone for the redevelopment of the Matabari temple complex at Tripura Sundari temple in Udaipur. Fascinated by the rich history of Tripura, the vibrant cultural heritage of the state, the President too seemed to embrace the people and the culture.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के मार्गदर्शन में हम लोग काम करने चाह रहे हैं और मैं विश्वास करता हूं आप लोगों का आशीर्वाद और विश्वास त्रिपुरा के लोगों के साथ बने रहेंगे और त्रिपुरा को मॉडल स्टेट बनाने का जो सपना हमने देखा वो बहुत जल्दी पूरा होने वाला है।
On the second day of his stay in the state, President Kovind also distributed liquefied petroleum gas (LPG) connections to 20 beneficiaries under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana mission at Raj Bhavan in Agartala. PMUY aims at safeguarding the health of women and children by providing them clean cooking fuel.
Use of coal or firewood not only causes pollution and really vitiates the whole atmosphere in a literal sense, but it is also a source of great loss of health for the housewife who uses it. In that view of the matter, the scheme of Ujjwala Yojana, which has been taken, is something extraordinary.
The free LPG distribution will bring relief as well as improvement in the living conditions of the underprivileged sections of the society. After he assumed the office of the president, Kovind's visit to the province of Tripura culminated as the 26th state of the country.
Determination, perseverance and self-motivation are all that takes for one to reach their goal in life. And setting the path-breaking example in male-dominated workforce is a young women Navy officer from Manipur who successfully sailed through the 5 countries on INSV Tarini during the Indian Navy Navika Sagar Parikrama expedition. Lieutenant S. Vijaya Devi was a part of the country's first ever all-women team on circumnavigation for global voyage. The team of 6 women sailors returned in Goa on May 21, 2018 after spending 8 months at sea. A report.
Tarini is a sailboat, so we mainly depend on the wind for maneuvering. So wind gives us speed, and if there is no wind, we can't move ahead. And if there is lots of wind, it is like lots of difficulties that we have to face.
Meet 28 years old young women Navy officer Lieutenant Sakrapam Vijaya Devi, who hails from Manipur's Bishnupur district and has successfully embarked on a world voyage along with 5 other women Navy officers on board on Indian naval sailing vessel INSV Tarini. After visiting 5 countries, crossing the equator twice and covering 21,600 nautical miles during a 254 days on-sea world tour, the historic journey of this first ever all-women sailors expedition of the Indian Navy on the indigenously built sailport culminated on May 21, 2018 in Goa. Upon their arrival at INS Mentawai Naval Training Base near Panaji, the intrepid 6-women team of INS SV Tarini was given a heroic homecoming welcome by the Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and other officials of the Indian Navy.
The experience was really wonderful because it was a lifetime experience. I can never imagine that if I'm not in the Navy, then I would ever get a chance. So it was a mix of all kind of feelings. Sometimes you get low because it is very tiresome. You get exhausted, and sometimes because of the team we have good time. We celebrate lots of festivals. So it's a big feeling.
Now the beaming Vijaya recalled her 8 months long journey at sea as a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and she's now looking forward to such more adventurous trip and serve the nation. A postgrad literature student of Delhi University, this young women Navy officer had never dreamed of being part of the prestigious Indian Navy family, even though she formed her admiration to the uniform since childhood until she joined the Navy in December 2012. Since then, there has been no looking back, and she has been an integral part of the naval training.
I never thought of joining Navy, but the thing is that it was there within me that like if ever I get a chance, then I would like to be in an active services. That has been a plan during my school days and even during my teenage and college time. But after doing my postgrad in literature, I never thought that I would ever get a chance. But when I was in Delhi, I got to know through the advertisement in the newspaper and the criteria which was laid down by the Indian Navy for joining the service. I qualified it. I just gave a try and went for SSB interview, and so finally go through. So the motivation goes to my dad.
Even though knowing the probability of the consequences during the on-sea vessel journey due to the unforeseen weather and chilling climate on the Pacific Ocean, the 6 young women brave hearts, including Lieutenant Vijaya Devi, set off on the expedition with confidence and spread the message of women empowerment to the world. This incredible journey has made them earn appreciation and recognition from fellow citizens, including President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Post the expedition, the team of 6 women officers of the Indian Navy was also awarded the Nari Shakti Puraskar 2018 by the President. The spirit and competence shown by the young girls has served as a springboard of inspiration to the youngsters, especially girls of the country.
In another milestone achievement in improving connectivity in the northeast region, the state of Mizoram is all set to avail the benefits of the newly inaugurated second longest pre-stretched concrete bridge over Tuang River in Berabi along the Mizoram-Assam border. The bridge, apart from connectivity, would open immense opportunity and facilitate the import of goods and export of local products in the state. Let's have a look.
The growth of the connectivity in India's northeastern region hits the priority list of the centre. Major infrastructure projects have been initiated by the government so far in different states to boost the connectivity in the region. However, in yet another move towards the development in terms of connectivity, Chief Minister of Mizoram, Lal Thanawala, inaugurated the second longest concrete bridge worth Rs 1,413.03 lakhs along the Tuang River in Bhairabi along the Assam-Mizoram border. The bridge was constructed by the state PWD with fund from North Eastern Council (NEC).
Sang ni le pariat June tha tanga do tran to kha ania a do chung hi rei le maya a bridge hi PSC pre-stressed concrete box ania chuan a foundation hi well foundation kan tia hemi lui chunga hianin sen feeling kan beya chumi sen feeling a tang chuanin ama hi a well foundation kha kan zu da lut ta kha.
Set amidst the amazing landscape and lush green mountains, the bridge has set the standard high, as it will not only enhance the growth of connectivity, particularly between the Mamit district and the Kolasip district of Mizoram, but will facilitate the import of goods and export of local products in the Mamit district. As informed by the Chief Minister, the new bridge would increase the importance of the Kolasip district and the Bhairabi town, in particular being the gateway to Mizoram. The Bhairabi town on the Mizoram-Assam border would soon see a great development, as the new bridge will ease the work of the people in terms of trade and commerce and also make life easier for people in carrying out their daily activities.
RCC bridge ang khu kan dei tam lo em kan lei nei tam ta ka hi emergency ata na man mai chi daily bridge ang chi khan ya tung le pa hi khu chu a do chu po ri nai na re ya a sen po an sen ta ma ro chu tiang a pi alo ni ta ka hi chuanin in kalpo na.
The architecturally rich bridge is 160 meters long and 7.50 meters big, wide in size. The maximum load capacity of the bridge is 70 R, which is the highest standard loading capacity. The introduction of the new bridge in the state will provide a fillip to the economy of the state, thereby improving the border trade, which in turn will facilitate the growth of import and export of goods.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently. In a move to boost up reading habits among the people, a book fair was organized at DM College of Science campus in Imphal. Organized by the National Book Trust, an autonomous organization under the Ministry of Human Resource Development, avid readers and students from all walks of life thronged the 9-day fair. Visitors were seen busy browsing at the bookshelves being set up by over 30 publishing houses from across the country. In honor of football legend from Nagaland, Dr. T. Ao, who led the Indian football team in 1948 Olympic Games, State Chief Minister Nephew Rio recently laid the foundation stone for the Dr. T. Ao Regional Football Academy at Setekema Sea Village, 18 kilometers away from Dimapur city. With an aim to revive the sports, particularly football in the state, the Chief Minister also assured Nagaland Football Association that the budget would be placed annually and mooted the idea of setting up of football clubs in each district in the state. In order to create platform and opportunity for young budding sportsmen, Rio also informed that the state government will discuss to revive the policies for sports personnel and also to conduct tournaments regularly. Recently, during the Samajik Adhikarita Shivir program, which was held at the Dorji Khandu State Convention Centre in Itanagar, Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Pema Khandu, distributed free hearing aid and assistive devices to disabled beneficiaries. The free kit distribution program, which was presided by Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, Thawarchand Gehlot, was organized with an aim to alter the lives of persons living with disability through technology. Altogether, 957 persons with disabilities, including senior citizens, were provided with free aid and assistive devices worth of Rs 67.37 lakhs free of cost. Recently, officials of the Central Reserve Police Force led by DIG of Guwahati, CT Venkatesh and Commandant of 120 Battalion, BC Dalbehera, paid floral tribute laced with a gun salute to the martyred Jawan during his funeral service held at Thori Kakano, Para village. Utpal Rabha, a CRPF Cobra commando from Meghalaya's North Garo Hills district, was killed during an encounter with Naxals at the Dalbaga Arki area, Saraikela Kharsavan district in Jharkhand. To facilitate services to the citizens under the scheme Sarkar Aapke Dwar, the first Jan Sunwai Sammelan was inaugurated by Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu at the Dorji Khandu State Convention Centre in Itanagar. Organized by the District Administration of Capital Complex, the program aims to facilitate the services to the citizens, wherein all government departments, legal services authorities, Itanagar Municipal Council, banks, etc. put up counter and address the public grievances on the spot. During the program, over 22 various state departments put up their counters under a single platform to provide their services to the citizens of the state. With the onset of monsoon season in the northeast region, severe flash floods in parts of the northeast region threw normal life out of gear. Over 1,000 people in Lunglei and Aizawl district of Mizoram have been evacuated to a safer place due to flash floods. More than 15 houses in Lunglei district were submerged in the floods which were triggered by heavy downpour since last Sunday. Similar rain-triggered floods and landslides are also witnessed in parts of Manipur, including Imphal city and hill districts of the state. Continuous heavy downpour has damaged the National Highway 37 between Imphal to Jiribam, causing vehicular movements. Moreover, in Assam's Bokakhat town, numbers of houses and several hectares of crops have submerged underwater due to flood fury in the region.
Well, viewers, the northeastern province of Sikkim is blessed with natural scenic beauty and has immense potential in terms of tourism. Tucked away in the lap of nature, the Himalayan state has many things to offer to its tourists who visit the state to have a soul-soothing experience through the state's serendipity, quiet and divine surroundings. One of the hotspots that is hitting the least of the tourists is the Mulkarkha Lake, nestled in Sikkim-West Bengal border, which is emerging as one of the best tourist destinations and a perfect family getaway.
The picturesque state of Sikkim in the India's northeast is one of the most sought-after places that every traveler desires to visit. Though it is one of the smallest states in the country, its primistic beauty and mesmerizing beauty makes one wonder. Dug away in the lap of nature and the gateway to the northeastern corridor of India, Sikkim not only boasts of its enchanting beauty, but offers lists of things to do and places to visit to the tourists. One such enticing hotspot that adds to the wish list of the tourists is the Mulkarkha Lake, situated nearly 40 kilometers away from Kalimpong district in Sikkim. The lake is not only a perfect family getaway, but one of the most enviable spots for nature lovers as well as adventure seekers.
we call Murkhalka Lake. Khadka means is like a pass. It is nearly 40 kilometers away from Kalimpong, and from Resi is nearly 25 kilometers away from Resi, Khola, Ecotourism Resort. And this place we call Lingse Gram Panchayat. You have to come via रिनक होके आना पड़ेगा और उसके बाद में रिनक से आपका सिक्किम का बॉर्डर लास्ट बॉर्डर पितामचेन में वहाँ से होके यहाँ से ऊपर करीब 6 किलोमीटर रोड में आना पड़ेगा.
Mulkhaka Lake is a natural lake dug away in the remotest corner of forests of the Himalayan foothills nestled in Sikkim, West Bengal border. The scenic beauty and the enchanting view of the Mount Kanchenjunga at the backdrop of the lake attract more tourists from all across the country and worldwide. The most fascinating feature of the lake is the reflection of the Mount Kanchenjunga on its tranquil waters. Besides this, visitors can explore the dense forests, waterfalls, ancient Buddhist monasteries, and innumerable species of flora and fauna. Tourists are of the view that their visit to Sikkim, especially the Mulkhaka Lake, has been a soul-soothing experience away from all the hustle and bustle of the city life.
We are feeling very close to the nature. Reason fresh air है, clean है और बाकी places के जैसा commercial नहीं है. बहुत ज़्यादा neat and clean है, maintained है. Especially thanks to Mr. Sebastian Pradhan for maintaining the place. जो अपना फौजी base है, आर्म बेस है, वो बहुत अच्छा है. वो लोग बहुत अच्छे से respect करते हैं, बहुत अच्छे से treat करते हैं. वो जा करके देख के आने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है. See, सबसे पहला the very important message that I would like to give to the nation or to the people, please maintain the places. लोगों को देख रहा हूँ यहाँ पे आके खाते पीते पैकेजेस अपने खाली पैकेट्स खाली पैकेट्स वो लोग फेंक देते हैं, चीज़ें इधर उधर फेंक देते हैं. वो ना करें, मेंटेन करें, अपने नेचर की रिस्पेक्ट करें. वो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है.
It is worth noting that the lake is considered sacred by the locals and it is called a wishing lake. The trek route to Mulkhaka Lake is one of the exciting and untouched trails of the Himalayan foothills. Moreover, the trek goes through small villages of Chusing, Takatan, Mularka and Aritar on the borders with Sikkim and West Bengal. The homestays in Chusing and Mulkhaka are something more fascinating as it provides an opportunity to the tourists to have a warm and comfortable stay during their trip. Also, Lambokri or Arita Lake adjacent to Mulkhaka is something visitors should not miss out while they visit to Sikkim. The boot-shaped lake is popular for boating and one can enjoy paddling in the lake being one with nature. Efforts are on by the local authorities in improving the road infrastructure and also upgrading the homestays with proper facilities like sanitation, quality exotic cuisine, etc. so as to attract more tourists worldwide.
Well, viewers, the northeastern state of Manipur is known for its deeply rooted culture and art forms, cultural expression which distinctly showcases the richness of the state to the world. Love of art and beauty is inherent in the people and artistic excellence is something the state is proud of. However, in recent years, mime theatre has seen an upward spike in Manipur with mime artists of different age categories showing virtuosity in one of the rarest art forms in India. Kangla Mime Theatre Repertory in Imphal is one of the most reputed and professional mime theatres in the state and it is on a mission to prop up the rare art all across the globe. A report.
India has a rich legacy of ancient folk theatres and the culture and the way of representation of art varies from place to place. Among the art forms, mime theatre is one of the rare Indian art form that is carving a unique niche worldwide. Miming involves acting out the story through facial expressions and body motion without the use of speech. This requires a lot of skills and a sense of dramaturgy in every mime artist who wants to achieve artistic excellence in the unique art form. Kangla Mime Theatre Repertory in Imphal has been instrumental in developing and promoting the art in the most vivacious manner. Since its inception in 1987, Kangla Mime Theatres, the one and only professional mime institute in the state and leading mime theatre in the country, has successfully revered the tradition of mime, representing some of the power play acts focusing on various issues and also Manipuri folktale.
Mime theater se yaur kan da ingon da yamna nuai ba habedi sidai se olicity dialogue na mahut sin gi ba ya bana tabanina facial expression natraga body gi oiba mayam sin tarokadoni na ehena acting da oiro natraga amada oiro kana ba yam phangi aduga acting khatang kha kisuna tana mime gi oina di atopa isai gi oiro natraga music gi oiraga su tonga tonga ba makhal makhal mayam amusu tambi bani na oza gi makha da lairaga duna sidagi kana ba yam phangi ana khanje.
Presented by Kangla Mime Theatre's repertory under the sponsorship of Ministry of Culture, Government of India, a play titled No Budget, held in Chandrakirti Auditorium in Imphal, scripted and directed by Yumnam Singh, received accolades for the performances displayed by young professional mime artists from across the state. The play dealt with prevailing uncertainty in the state, among which one of the strongest act was a depiction of strong resolution of the Iron Lady, Irom Sharmila Chanu, and her struggling life in bringing end to the violence prevalent in the state caught the attention of the audience. However, there is a need to propel the rare art form, and realizing this, artists are urging the government to take this art form to greater heights.
The artists of Manipur is facing a lot of economic problem. Say, for example, from the Ministry of Culture, we are getting 6,000 per month for the artists and 10,000 rupees per month for guru. But it is not enough. It is very little. So this, we are professional mime artists, we are theatre artists, and we want to have the more money or more for managing our theatre group.
It is noteworthy that Dr. Yumnam Sadananda is among the few personalities in the state who has directed several mime plays and dramas. He has conducted workshops in the national platform and has trained artists from all across the country, dedicating most of his time in promoting mime. Such sheer and prolonged efforts will not only pave a way for art lovers and enthusiasts to pursue an artistic career, but will go a long way in enhancing the growth of mime theatre in India.
Well, with that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala, signing off. Goodbye and take care.